Amazing people, yoga for better life.
I want to introduce our first amazing person who is with us. That is Madam Annette Reynold Olivera, a renowned yoga trainer. She is in the service of yoga for the past 23 years. That's quite a big, quite a long time. But again, it's very important that we brought you to the show so that more people can get attracted to this yoga. She runs Olivera yoga classes online with national and international students, around 150 students she has on this platform. She was being given appreciation award for yoga by World Human Rights People's Council Incorporated under Ministry of Corporate Affairs in the year 2018. She has also received a Nelson Mandela State Appreciation Award for Yoga by the World Human Rights Council. She has been awarded by konkanifilms.com Mumbai for securing 95.4% in ATCC Patanjali Yoga on 12 February 2020. She was awarded as Visisht Yoga Shikshak by Mira Sports Club Mumbai, was been awarded for conducting sports tournament for youngsters in Mira Road and Mumbai, and so on. She has a big list of achievements. In the show, wherever we get opportunity, we'll give her more intro about her achievements in the show. I, with my co-host, like to welcome to the show renowned yoga teacher Annette Reynold Olivera. Welcome, ma'am, to this show.
What are your first thoughts?
Yes, before I begin with, I just do a Guru Vandana. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Para Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Good evening, News Karnataka.
Good evening.
Today's host, Mr. Valerian, co-host, Mr. Canute, my fellow guest, Mr. Kushalappa, and you News Karnataka viewers, India and abroad. I'm so privileged today to be on this platform, and I extend my gratitude for having me here. News Karnataka is doing a great job by finding the finest talent from every nook and corner of Karnataka, Kannadigas. So that is the best part, and I wish you all the best to research more and more people of our Kannadigas, and I wish you all the best for the future endeavors. Thank you.
Annette, there were so many other fields which you could have selected. What made you select yoga? What made you learn yoga and teach yoga? Can you just tell us?
Well, very nice question, Mr. Canute. I'm very much surprised. Today, my co-host told his journey. So the similar journey is mine. So it's a way back in 1985, 84, 85. So I too was in standard 9. It really surprised me. So when I was in standard 9, there used to come a Konkani magazine called Ratno. I hope you all know that. So
Yes.
in that Ratno, every week one article used to come, and the article had something about yoga. One person used to be there, and I used to watch that person, and I used to wonder what this person is doing. And I was so much fascinated with that person. I used to close my rooms and used to be like him. Sometimes he was doing chakrasan, sometimes he was doing sarvangasan, halasan. And since I was a sports person right from my childhood, very much active. My father has a coconut farm, and there used to be no workers, so we used to do all works by ourselves. So I was very active and flexible. So I did that yoga. I learned, every week I learned one asana. So it happened. Then later I came for my higher studies to Bombay, and then Later, I got married, and I always had maintained my physique. But after I delivered, so I had put on weight. So I thought, but I never left yoga. Little bit I was, whenever I felt like doing, I used to remember those postures and I used to do. And then I thought, now I have put on weight. I have to do something. So I used to take my children to the garden and there I used to walk. After walking, I used to do yoga, whichever asanas I do, little bit here and there. So one day it so happened, a gentleman came in front of me and he said, "Madam, आप मेरे साथ योगा क्यों नहीं करते हैं?" So I was taken up by surprise and I said, yes. Um, what he told me, see, you are doing yoga, but you are not doing in a correct way. Then he told me, प्राणायामेन युक्तेन सर्वरोगक्षयो भवत् अयुक्ताभ्यास योगेन सर्वरोगस्य संभवः. So I said, what is this, sir? Then he told me, see, if you do pranayama in an improper way, then you are in a proper way, then what happens? Every disease that is prevalent in your body will be eliminated from your body.
Yeah.
But if you do in an improper way, you are inviting the disease in you. So you need to learn yoga. And many a times the people simply do look at YouTube and do. But he told me, you should never do yoga like that. Come, I will teach you. And then he trained me. Then he found something in me, some kind of passion. Then he told, you are unlike others. You have something, some potential in you. So you have to become a trainer. And to be a trainer, you need to go through a proper channel. Then he showed me different institutions. And then I did my yoga course. Then what happened? He told me, now you have done yoga course. Now, this thing is to be spread in the society. I said, no, sir, because my intention is to give education to my children and not yoga, because then my children were very small. Then he said, no, okay, now you are not doing, but if you do not start yoga, do not teach yoga, then I will not attain moksha. If I die, I will not attain moksha. Somehow that particular thing, craved in my mind repeatedly. Then every time that used to, come in my mind. Then my children grew up. I used to teach them. Now that was not my job. They're learning by themselves. Then I thought, why not? Now I'm free. I have a habit. Whichever field I go into, I give my 100%. Now I can give myself to the society. So I thought of, opening a class. And then with the 3 students, I opened a class. And now I am here in News Karnataka channel.